Oh, Dominic and I are both back to work full time. Hello, goats. And we're getting pretty busy. So we currently have got the broilers, we have the 4 goats, we have the pigs and the hens, plus working full time, and a vegetable garden that I don't think I've watered in a few days. So I guess that's what we'll check on first. Hey! Ah! Oh, and the 2 children. So things are really, really busy. It's a lot of fun, but it's definitely a lot of work. So I guess first things first is we'll see what's going on in the garden. So I kind of poo-poo on this like section of the garden a lot, but this is the stuff that I started from seed way too early and then put in the ground, and it's not really, I didn't think that it was really going to grow, but oh my gosh, I have the most beautiful heirloom tomatoes coming in, jalapenos and green peppers. So excited. We got our first frost advisory tonight. So I don't really know what's going to happen, especially to the tomatoes. It sucks because like it's September 14th and our last frost was June 14th. So it's like exactly 3 months of no frost. It's not a long time. We definitely need a greenhouse. Like we do, like it's fairly warm. It's not super warm today, but like we do get pretty warm fall, but it's just, we get those frosts. So I'm gonna pick some of this, hopefully make a little stir fry, but hopefully my plants survive the early frost. While we're out here, let's go check on the animals.
Are some of them made out of meat?
They're all made out of meat, but not too worried about the frost tonight for the broilers, even though they're only 5 weeks old. They're so big. It's kind of strange that they grow so fast. It's a bit wild, but you can see that they have their feathers. They're hardened off. They've been outside for 2 weeks, and well, they'll be fine. They all huddle together at night. Anyway, our blackberry patch is dwindling. We're just getting to the very ends of it now. Just kind of picking away. It was really good while it lasted though, very abundant. I had best go and water that garden. Or I don't know. I don't know actually. It's gonna be frost tonight. Maybe it's better to leave it a little dry. There is a frost advisory. Should I water my garden? Oh. Apparently I should. I thought that maybe I shouldn't. That maybe if it was dry, there would be less water to freeze. But apparently, if it's not going to rain before the freezing temperatures arrive, you should water plants thoroughly. This is because moist ground stays warmer than dry ground. Watering the night before freeze arrives will insulate the root structures of the grass and plants, decreasing the potential for cold injury. Well, there you go. I guess I'm going to water the plants. Stop it. Gina, you're not opening the gate, are you?
Life I lead in the city, hurrying to cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. Doesn't make it easy. You got a piece of my heart I'm shaking somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am home again?
What's going on, buds? I was gonna say I'm surprised that they're not making more noise, because usually they're very vocal when they're hungry, but they're starting. I'm gonna feed these guys. Guys. Hey, Martin. Watch those. Later, goats.
No, you go. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Oh,
So, good job, buddy. Good job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so our evenings get a little bit longer. The kids are pretty tired by the end of the day. It's pretty much a wrap on the evening chores. We'll have to go out and close the coop later when the chickens are in. And I've got to go in and make supper and relax for the evening. But lovely sky, nice evening chores. So we're super happy, but tired. How to protect my tomato plants from an early frost. Not my best work, but we'll see how it goes in the morning. We might not even get frost, like it's going to be patchy, but I'd hate to see the tomatoes go. Now, there's the peppers and the other tomatoes that I grew from seed. They're much less productive, so I want to use the bigger tarp where there's a lot more tomatoes. And I'm going to try to use some cut up food bags up here. Okay, so that is my monstered together Frankenstein greenhouse. I used feed bags that I cut up and tied them together with jute. I'm not recommending that you do this. There's kits that you can buy. You can use bubble wrap. If you're prepared at all, then you should be fine. But why would we be prepared for anything? It's not how we roll. Is there any frost?
Huh?
Is there any frost?
Yeah. Just use your knuckle and scrape the bottom.
It's been warm all week. Alright, so it's about 6:30 and it's pretty chilly out and there's definitely frost. So, scoopers. Oh, I got one over here. I did the chores last night, so I left the scoops everywhere. Dominic moved the birds across the driveway. And I gotta go check on the plants before the kids get up. The hose is frozen. Did you already see it in here?
Not the big part. We're staying in there. Saturday?
I don't know. Sunday? We had to actually fill up the water in the sink because the hose is totally froze. It's like it's September 15th. So hopefully this is not a thing. Okay, I gotta take these the lids off and assess the damage. I don't even know if I'll see if there's anything damaged. I don't know, like maybe it'll just come out as like the fruit won't be as good or it just won't get ripe. I don't really know, but I gotta take the lids off. Oh, we had frost last night. So there's a couple of frosty spots on the top, but otherwise they seem mostly intact. Hopefully the roots are fine. I watered them last night. That should have insulated them. So we'll just see. Time will tell. But I guess it worked as well as it could have worked. Okay, I'm late for work. I gotta go, but the tarps were very frosty. The ground is very frosty. Everything is very cold. So hopefully our plants are okay. But I gotta go to work. Are we gonna pick the apples? There was the first frost.
Yeah, okay. you want to do the hay? Or do you want to do the grain? Good choice, because they'll fight you for this. They'll fight you for the grain. So I'm going to try to fight you.
Will they fight over this?
The hay?
Yeah.
Maybe later, but not right away.
Why?
They're weights like that. And lay them out so they can have lots of space to go get some hay.
What's wrong, Jenny baby?
All the muddy puddle.
Since we had our first frost, we're ready to harvest our apples. All the ones on the bottom have fallen off and we fed them to the pigs, but up at the top, they're like the biggest, reddest, well, they're not really red, but like the biggest, most delicious looking apples. And any of the ones we've eaten so far are so good, so I'm really excited to try them. But we have a very dangerous ladder, so I'm gonna put down the camera and I'm gonna help Dominic get them.
She out of the way?
Yeah. Woo! Oh, look at that one. Oh.
You know what I'm more behind you. You got right there, buddy. That one. Sorry, we're gonna put our cage.
Okay, ready?
Oh, that's beauty. Look at him. Oh, there we go.
It's Friday. How did you feel about your full week of choring and working?
Choring's the fun part.
Yeah. Working is less fun.
It's fine.
It's not bad.
Just where the time of the year it is, we get a lot less time to get stuff done in the evening. And Friday's my religious holiday, so I won't be doing any work today.
No, and yeah, because the days are getting shorter. And it's like, man, we got that frost this week, and now it's hot.
Yeah.
And that's why I was so concerned about the tomatoes. It's like, you know, once you get your frost, you feel like they're outside, the weather's going to be bad, but we could have another heat wave.
That was false fall.
False fall, but it
False
was
fall.
really, really false fall.
Now we're still in summer, and then we'll have real fall in a week or so.
Yeah. But let's go check out the garden to see the actual damage that was done, because there was a bit. It was a solid frost. It was crazy. Okay, this is what I covered with the feed bags, and for the most part, they're fine. Like the tomatoes are still doing good. The only thing is, like, they did get a little bit of damage on the top, but not so bad. The snap peas still taste good.
Sunflowers are good, that's the main thing.
Yeah, it was really, like, these kind of curled up. The cucumbers did not survive. But the sunflowers, let's go look at the sunflowers. Oh, beautiful.
These are my pride and joy.
Dominic loves his sunflowers. That's a really nice one.
I've always wanted to grow sunflowers. Look, the guy down. Look at it, tarp. This is the one you had over your garden.
Yeah. Where's Jeannie? These guys are looking okay. I should have them in a cage, and I have them on a very poor string system that didn't work. So next year will be different. But they're looking pretty good. The carrots and onions were fine, but look at the zucchini. Bit of damage done there from the frost. The winter green stuff, that all is fine. Obviously not the basil, but everything else down here, all of the dill, kale, spinach, that's all fine. The squash is still growing, but there's a lot of like frost damage to the leaves, so I don't really know. But the stuff that I covered up seems fine. I don't know if we're gonna get any more frost or what. It's pretty warm now, so I guess we just wait and see what happens.
What are you doing?
Okay, down with the kids who are scouring the very last of the blackberry bushes. And that's a wrap. I didn't really get everything throughout the week, but I hope that it was enough to kind of give you a bit of a snapshot of what it's like working full-time and trying to homestead with pigs and goats and chickens and broilers and a garden and children. It sounds like a lot, but I think that, you know, it's not that bad. It's pretty fun. We wouldn't do it if it wasn't something that we wanted to do, so pretty satisfied. Yeah, we'll see you next Sunday. Bye.